Need any water or anything?
Thank you.
State your name.
Ron, Gerald, Jeremy.
Okay, Ron, Gerald, Jeremy. What's your experiences with ogres and goblins?
Every day I think about opening my eyes so I can join my mom in the death. There was this goblin, and he was like, "Hello, can I borrow some sugar?" And my mom, being the nice woman she is, she was like, "Of course!" And she went into the pantry, got some sugar, and was like, "Here you go, Mr. Goblin." And the goblin was wearing an apron, only an apron, right? And he ripped it off. And then his little goblin penis was really small, but then it went boom! Stretched out 14.5 inches. And he was like, "Are you ready?" And my mom was like, "What?" And then he ripped off her apron, and then he just, boom! One thrust. And mom was gone.
Where did she go to?
She went up there.
To the light?
To the light. Grandma didn't know any better. Grandma was just like, "What's happening downstairs?" You know, Grandma, she really likes that kind of stuff with the ogres, you know. So it took 2 thrusts to kill Grandma. And she died happy. She died the way she lived. She enjoyed it. You know?
What do you have against ogres?
They're smelly. They're big and green and they're like, "Oh, ogres have layers."
Do you have a history with ogres?
What do you mean?
To you form such an opinion, isn't it? You're not just born with this.
Alright, I'll tell you, but I haven't told anyone because it scarred me. But back in elementary school, at recess, we used to play this game called kickball. And the best kids are always the ogres. You know, the ogres are always faster, stronger, they could jump higher. They couldn't swim though. Ogres couldn't swim. I always beat them in swimming races. One time I was playing this kickball, and I was about to kick the ball, and the pitcher was an ogre. He was like, "Hey, yo, pull up, son." And I'm like, "Okay." And then he threw the ball, but he threw it so fast I couldn't get it. Strike 1, strike 2. Right as soon as the ogre threw it, it's like everything made sense to me right in that moment. I kicked the ball far, home run. The ogre did not like this. The ogre looked me in the eyes, and he was like, "Hey, yo, son, pull up." Ow! Anyways, the ogre threw the 3rd strike, and the ogre was mad that I hit it. I got a home run. The ogre was, "Hey, yo, son, pull up!" And I'm like, "Please don't hurt me." And the ogre, he whipped it out then and there in recess. And everyone was standing in a circle and they saw him. He was like waving it around like it was a wand. He was like, "Na na na boo boo, you can't catch me." And I'm like, "I don't want to catch." And since he was a little kid, you know, it was only 9 inches, so he thrusted it a couple times. Like, "You kill me," because he wasn't a full-grown ogre. You know, if he were just a couple years older. I hate saying this, but maybe I wouldn't even be here today. Maybe I'd be up with mom. Maybe it would have been better that way. I don't know. But I just wake up every day and I think to myself, what if that ogre was a little more developed? What if he killed me? Would I have left the legacy that I left today? Would I be with mom? Would I be with my brother? Would I be helping him out? No, I wouldn't, because I'd be dead. I'd be with mom. Their penises are too large, you know? And it's just gonna tear right through us. Like a knife cutting through thin cheese. That's how it's gonna be like. I don't want that to happen.
Okay. Alright, what are your strengths and weaknesses?
sometimes I'm too good of a worker. Sometimes I try too hard, you know? Sometimes I do too good of a job that it makes my other employees look bad. And my strength is that I'm the best gosh darn ogre fighter in the whole universe.
Getting a little emotional, right?
Since for mom. Since for mom. Yeah.
Now, do you remember how this goblin / ogre thing looked like?
Well, he was about 6'5", and he was as thin as a popsicle stick, very thin. You know, the ogres can eat anything, thin, or they're fat like Shrek. It's not, and nothing in the middle. It's either that or that. But anyways, ogre was very thin, very tall. Anyways, he came in through the door, and he put on this fake persona of being like, "Can I have some sugar?" You know? And he had this apron on, and you can already tell from the apron that his penis was curved. You know, it was a very big bulge, very concerning. And he just ripped it off, and then just boom, 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 boom. Very thin, the longest thing in his body, other than his legs. All the ogres are not circumcised, right? You gotta pull it back the foreskin. I remember. The image is burned to my brain. He just took him 2 hands to pull it back, and he just thrust.
Where's your father in this equation? Where was he then?
My father left us at a young age, and every day I wake up, and I have this little green tint in my arm, on my right arm. Right here when I wake up, but then it disappears throughout the day. I know it's not there. So maybe my dad was an ogre, but
You ever consider the fact that
I don't know.
you are the ogre that fucked your mom?
What would make you say that? I'm not 6'5". I don't have a 14-inch pussy, sorry. What makes you think I'm the
Well, the green tint on your arm, your father not being there, almost to be afraid of your abilities, afraid of your talent as an ogre fucker, and maybe when he was gone, there's no one to calm you down, and your ogreness went crazy, and your mom and grandma had to pay for it in pain and ejaculation.
Are you saying that I killed my mom?
I'm not saying you killed her, but you definitely fucked her.
I fucked my mom? Can I interview you about your experience with the ogre kind and ogre people? How old are you when you remember your first significant experience with ogre people?
The littlest dicked ogre in town.
How big was this dick?
Really little. It was like almost 11 inches. Using her lifeless body as a pocket pussy. It was a mixed classroom with ogres and humans. Huge ogre. Big penis. Monster cock. Something like that.
I'm sorry about that. Sorry.
Me too.